Look, go, 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 go. Look, 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 look. Go, 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 go. Look, look, look. Watch this. When you talk to 10 people and 9 tell you they're not interested, that hurts. That's terrible news. Oh my goodness. This is, I can't even show my face. But you talk to 300 people and 30 tell you yes. You're like, I don't know what to do with all these people. I have too many people in. I have too many people to talk to. There's too many people that signed up. The ratio is the exact same. 90% still told you they weren't interested, but you have so many that you don't care about who are the other 200 people. You're like, what? Somebody told me no? Who cares? These 30 over here? Let's go. It's the same ratio. Blow past whatever number you're thinking in your head and go, 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 go. Because you're going to need a minimum of 6 in your first week. Promoters, you're going to get your 3 for free. I'm not worried about that. You're going to have so many customers on this 25, you're not going to know what to do with them. This is when people are like, well, I'm not sure I want to pay for the transformation kit. Then don't. Don't. Just have a good challenge party and it'll be free next month. Don't worry about that. But you need to be able to tell everybody when they say, what kit are you on? Transformation kit, core kit, fit kit. You don't want to make your whole team go, which auto ship should I pick? I do balance, and I barely even drink once a day. Okay. Here's what we're going to do week 2. Okay, by the way, ambassadors in the room, stand up. These are the people that should be running your challenge parties. These people right here. So you're not alone. Grab a seat. Every single one of your challenge parties should at least have somebody called in and closing it out. Skyping in and closing it out. So all of you guys can serve shakes, press play, and at the end, call in, close out. Call in, close out. Skype in, close out. We need 6 that we can help go Rising Star. Now, how quickly are we going to try to get them to Rising Star? How many days or less?
7.
So here's what happens. We go out there, we get your 6, we're like challenge party, challenge party, challenge party, challenge party, challenge party, challenge party. You 6, stand up real quick and spread out across the front. These are your 6. Face these guys. It's a good looking team right here. These are your 6. You're now a Rising Star. You now get your product free because you got some customers. We're going to schedule a challenge party with each of these 6 the following week. You went crazy. You went, RJ, what's the word? Bananas. You went bananas. And you called 100 people, you had 30 at your house, life is good, you got 7, 8, 9 people. They're not going to do what you did. They're going to do a fraction of what you do. So if you had 30 at your house and they do 1/3 of what you do, how many do they have? 10. You know what's going to happen? If she has 10, you 3 stand up, she's going Rising Star. You 3 stand up, she's going Rising Star. You 3 stand up right here, Rising Star. You 3 stand up right here, Rising Star. You 3 stand up right here, Rising Star. And you 3 stand up right here. Do you guys have any idea what this makes you right now? BMW qualified 14 days or less. You can do this. But here's the critical thing. If you slack and set a slow pace, that's it. You now started with a slow pace and it just trickles and trickles and trickles and trickles and trickles. Here's why you can't go after influencers only right now. That's one at a time. I got one this week that we're meeting with. What? No, too slow. Here's what you do. Go qualify for the car, go call the influencer back, go, I got a car now, you doing this or not? Don't care, moving on, right? Go create a story now. And you can't wait. Let me show you what a waiter looks like. Waiter? No, just kidding. Kevin, come here. Let me grab Kevin. I don't know. Let me grab, what's your name? Charlotte, where are you from? Don't say Charlotte. Oklahoma, okay. Charlotte, we'll put you over here. All right, here, stop. And Kevin, I'm going to put you over here. Okay, here's Kevin. This is Mr. Smarty Pants. Well, you know, Nick, got a few ideas. I know you guys have done a few things, but I've owned a few businesses in the past. You know, we've done all right. How much in sales? Yeah, we did a couple million. We did a couple million in the last couple hours. Well, you know, I've got a few. Want to pour some hot sauce on this, mix it up a little bit, create a new wave for the future. All right, Kevin, let me know how that goes. Charlotte's excited, she's ready, she's coachable. She's like, hey, I'm intelligent, but we're going to be intelligently stupid with this thing. We're going to set aside our ego. We're going to go call people and go, look, I'm doing this challenge, you're doing it with me, get your butt to my house, watch this video before you show up. Do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again. Here's what happens. Let me show you what happens with somebody who waits 3 seconds. Smarty Pants over here is going to wait 3 seconds. You're going to go right when I say go. Then I'm going to count to 3, and then I'm going to say go to you. When I say go to you, you're going to touch 3 people. You 3 are going to turn around and point to 3 people. And then point to 3 people, and point to 3 people. You're going to do the same thing with your crew. But you can't go until I say go. 3 seconds, because you're smart, you got some websites to research and some pencils to sharpen and some paper to shuffle. All right, here we go. Charlotte, you ready? Ready, Mark? Get set, go. 1, 1,000. 2, 1,000. 3, 1,000. Go.
1, 2, 3.
Stop! Stop. Okay. Ernest Ross over. This is Charlotte's team. These 9 people. Great job, Charlotte. Give her a round of applause. I wouldn't try to recreate the wheel on this one. I would be off and running. Okay, this is the fastest way to qualify for your car. Now we got to get this story done because this is the story that we need to tell everyone. 12 days, 11 days, 13 days, 14 days, 15 days, etc. This is the story that's going to get you to be to ambassador in 45 days. This will be very hard to do. Some of you will go ambassador in 45 days. Extremely difficult. But possible. But possible. It is impossible if you don't qualify for that car in the first 2 weeks. There's no way it can take you 5 weeks to go regional director and then the last week you're going to go ambassador? Impossible. Impossible. So, those of you guys that want to go ambassador in your first 45 days, are any of you out there? You got to find 12 people in your first 2 weeks that you can put in a car. So it might be these 6 plus 6 from their team. But if you know who they are, by the end of week 2, all we have to do is run those 12 to their car in the next 30 days, and you're ambassador. That's it. So, let's say you go like crazy and you enroll 10, and out of that, we're like, these are your 6, and they start enrolling like crazy. We're like, okay, I got 1 out of your team, 2 out of your team. No, but when I say 1, I'm talking about 1 leader, 1 person we can go with. Not people, 1 leader. None from you. 1, 2 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 here. This is the team I'm playing with. You 12, we're going to race you to BMW qualified in 30 days. Do they think they can do 30 days?
Yes, absolutely.
Because you did it how long?
2 weeks.
And we'll go, See, I don't care if you got nobody with you today, here. You can go right now, right to ambassador the next 45 days. Stand up though. There's a few of you that have 12 or more people here. Stand up if you have 12 or more people here. All you need to do, keep standing if you got 12 or more people here. Not current ambassadors or people, new people. You're already an ambassador. How am I running you ambassador? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 have 12 or more people here. Guess what? if they get their 12 people to go do the 2-week plan, they're ambassador in 2 weeks. Woo! Congratulations. Who's got 6 or more people in here? 6 or more. Who's got 6 or more? Stand up, 6 or more. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. 4 of you. 5. 6. If you 6, in the next 2 weeks, help your 6 go qualify for the BMW, you're already presidential director. You're already right before ambassador in 2 weeks. Getting it?
Yeah.
National director. How many of you guys have 3 to 6 people here? Stand up. 3 to 6 people stand up. Go help your 3 do it. You're now national director. See, guys, that was the plan of the influencer play with them being here. I said, if you get them here, I will show them how to get to regional director like this. And it's just a multiplication game. Pop, 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 pop. Now, I'm talking business. Every regional director is worth 100 customers. One person in the car is worth 100 customers. Those are the ones that generate all the revenue, all the commissions, but that one person is worth 100 customers. So if you win ambassador, you've got 1,000 to 1,500 customers in your team. That's how you hit ambassador. So this is starting to get clarity for you guys.
Yes.
So everything that you heard today, I'm trying to boil it down to you for simple steps. Be a rocket ship. Blow through your list. Do not save any from a rainy day. I need 6 good ones. 6 good ones to get you to regional director in 2 weeks. I need 12 good ones to get you to ambassador in 45 days. And if that happens, you'll be in Atlanta at the National Success Training like this. And there's going to be 12,000 people there, and you're going to be like, I don't know how this happened. They said to call everybody, and I did. And now I got a $25,000 bonus check. And then you start going through the airport with it. You're like, oh, TSA, can you put my $25,000 check through the X-ray machine, please? Thank you very much. You come to the other side, you're walking around like you won the lottery, you know? And people are stopping you like, are you famous? Ambassadors, am I telling the truth? Yes! This is what's going to happen. So, we got to go out there and execute the simple plan. How many of you guys are okay if I'm direct? Yeah. Okay. People who are of influence are going to deny to the death that they have fear. They'll deny it, deny it, deny it, deny it. I'm not afraid. It's got stuff to do. What kind of stuff? You know, stuff. Why haven't you returned my calls? I've been busy doing stuff. You know, stuff. Ironically, I have found in my 16 years of doing this, and the well over 8 figures in earnings doing this, that people of influence are more afraid than people without influence to take action. Because they care more about what other people think than everybody else does. They got to keep up with the Joneses. They got to keep their status. They got to keep their image. So, they walk out the door with a plan that they are fully capable of executing. Fully capable. Every single one of you, fully capable of executing. But many of you are not going to. Because the moment it comes to pick up the phone, you got to keep up with the Joneses. Got to keep up my status. So, the hard part of what we do in direct selling is like, we know who can do this fast. Sometimes it's just easier to go grab somebody who's just hungry. Who just doesn't care what other people think, who just want a shot. Like me at 18. I wasn't a person of influence. They're like, Nick, talk to 10,000 people, get 9,995 no's, you'll be rich. It's like, done, let's go. Who do I start with? I didn't care. If you don't care leaving here, and I don't mean like in a bad way, it's just like, you're not tied to other people's thoughts, right? It doesn't bother you. Because I don't want to get too philosophical here or too deep. You have one life. That's it. You want to spend it doing what? What do you want to spend it doing? What do you want to spend it doing? Selling this or selling that, or managing this group of employees, or balancing this checkbook or financials, or that's what you want to spend the rest of your life doing? Do you want to know what's great about direct selling? It's freedom. We work, and we work a lot. Or do we? Because I don't feel like today is work. And I don't feel like anytime I'm on the phone with any of you guys is work. And I don't feel like anytime I see another 5,000 transformations that it was work. I don't ever have that feeling. I felt like it was work when I worked for corporate. And I had to do budgets and all this crap and present to the board. I was like, I'm out of here. I'm going to the field. That stuff sucks. Let me go do this. Guys, you got one life. There's no like reset button. There's no like, oh, this isn't Super Mario Brothers. When you die, you can't just hit the reset button, right? It's just like, you got one shot at this. What we allow is for you to buy your time back. That's what we allow. And here's how you will work. You will decide with who you want to work with. That's probably the greatest thing that I treasure. If I don't want to work with somebody, I just choose not to. You get to decide when you want to work. There's no difference to me between 7 a.m. and 7 at night. There's no difference between midnight and midday. It's all the same. Did you guys really know there's 24 hours in a day and there's 7 days in a week and there's no rule book? There really is no rule book. There isn't. That you got taught one at school. Ring, 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 ring. Gotta be there, gotta be there, gotta be there, gotta be there. Now you're probably the boss, right? You're probably the boss at what you do. But there's still a rule book. There's 24 hours a day, and did you know there's 7 days in a week? Sometimes Ashley and I on a Tuesday will, I don't know, go to the Bahamas. And sometimes on a Saturday, we're spending all day with a group of people. Well, I don't want to give up my Saturday. Who cares? It's the same as Tuesday. One of the reasons Ashley and I live in Miami is because they're up late. They're like, you can't eat dinner at 11 o'clock. That's what my parents says. Why? You know when my parents eat dinner? 5 o'clock. Since when? Since my and my brothers were born. 35, 37, 40 years. All I remember is 5 o'clock. Dad comes home from work, 4:15. We eat at 5. We have specific seats at the table that we must sit in. Like even now when I go back to my parents' house, you're not allowed to sit at Dad's seat. Rules. All these rules, right? Guys, when there's 24 hours a day, you want to eat dinner at 11, midnight, 2 in the morning, go for it. 2 in the afternoon, go for it. Go for it. But you got to be able to get that time back. This industry gets you that time back. The only thing that's going to stop you right now, in my opinion, for the grand majority of you, is your fear of status. Your fear of status. Hey, everyone that had a lot of stuff to say in the early years, a lot of stuff to say as I was doing it, a lot of stuff to say as I was trying. You know what to say now? We knew you were going to make it, man. We saw you. We always knew. We were rooting for you. Yeah, right. One life. That's it. Get it right. What I'm suggesting to you is, I don't know what you want out of life. I don't know what any of you guys want out of life. But what I'm suggesting to you is, we have the vehicle to get you to that destination. We're not the destination. I didn't wake up one day and go, I would like to own a network marketing company. Right? I want to be a network marketer. I didn't wake up. It wasn't on the list in school, right? It was the vehicle that delivered me to the destination. It's just a vehicle, guys. And we just happen to have the fastest, the most fun, the sexiest vehicle out there on the planet. So put it to work. I'm going to wrap up with a couple slides. If anyone can help me with Dave, if you and Dave want to pull this up. Okay. Oh man, how the heck did I forget about that? Jeez. Tangents. Tangents. Okay, couple things. I talked about enrolling. Enroll as many people as you can. Do not give up enrollment to anybody in your team. And do not place anyone in your team. 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 Do not place anyone in your team until somebody in your ambassador or 5-star leadership says, yes, you should place that there. September 20th, write it down in big words. That's when we're going to start running contests for your waiting room. September 30th is when we're going to place. Do not place anyone until then. Do not place anyone. Do not place anyone. God is my witness, half of you are going to start placing people. And then you're going to be here in November, not even, September, you're like, oh, I made a mistake. I placed them and I don't want them there. I want them. Sorry. You have to be really conscious. Like, it's a really conscious decision. You had to go into your back office. You had to click on your waiting room. You had to enter somebody's ID. So you had to go look up someone's ID. You had to go place it in a little bubble and then push submit. And then it pops up. Are you sure? And then you had to push yes. And once you do that, it's done. Let me tell you about the last guy enrolled. Not the last guy. One of the last guys enrolled. Superstar. Superstar. Like Jason level, Mike Craig level, Kyle level. Enrolled a bunch of studs and studettes in the UK. Then went and started pushing buttons. Took his top 3 people, put them in a straight line. One of them became a 5-star at the end of the 45-day run. One of them became a 3-star at the 45-day run. And one of them became a presidential director in the 45-day run. But they're all in a straight line. So, my guy ended up as a national director, sitting above a presidential, a 3-star, and a 5-star. He should have been a 3-star with a 5-star, a 3-star, and an ambassador. Instead, whoop, one straight line. Now, he's like Canada. He's like a loft above a great party. What I love about the Canadian guys is they can handle a joke, right? You can't go to the UK and joke around with those guys. They take that stuff real personal. Like, you don't go to the UK and start talking about, the Declaration of Independence or anything like that. They don't like jokes out there. I know Jason's got a good one for me coming soon, so I had to get it out while I could. Don't be a loft above a great party, because you started pushing buttons. Place. Whoops. This is the only thing I said 10 times today, so you might have that highlighted. Don't place anyone. Don't place anyone. Because we're going to run contests in your team. Well, teach us contests. I can't teach you contests. You don't have anybody to contest. And every contest is different because every lineage you will have is different. So the whole thing is situational. The only way I can teach you contests is like surfing. I got to throw you on a board and bring you out in the water. So, but I can beg you this, please don't touch your waiting room. Don't touch it, please. So when it comes to your waiting room, there's a couple rules. Number one, fill it. There's nobody, if you haven't enrolled anybody, there's nobody in your waiting room, there's nothing we can do. Fill your waiting room. Number two, don't touch it. If I could get Blake to somehow figure out, when he pushed that button that says, "Are you sure?" what happens is an arm comes out of your laptop and goes, "Are you sure?" You're like, maybe not, maybe I shouldn't have pushed that button. We would have saved so many people's incomes and ranks had they not just touched the button. Have I gone on long enough about this topic?
Yes.
Ambassadors, am I telling the truth?
Yes.
Ambassadors, have you ever seen someone on your team touch the button and be really upset later?
Yes.
Have you ever messed up in doing it?
Yes.
Please learn from our mistakes. All right, let's move forward. I'm going to launch a brand new bonus to our comp plan right now. It's not going to have a lot of meaning to you at this moment. You're only the second group to see it. Please do not post it. Please do not, if you take a picture for your own knowledge, whatever, do not post it because the rest of the company does not find out until Monday night. So you're the first group to find out about this, with the exception of our ambassadors who found out earlier today, who are the ambassadors in the room. The rest of the ambassadors don't even find out until tomorrow. I've got ambassadors texting me all pissed up. What is this new thing? I'm like, log on the call. You weren't here. So please keep this to yourself. It's not going to mean that much to you at this moment as you're processing it, but here's what I'll tell you. The people that have the greatest opportunity with this new bonus sit in this room. We purposely are rolling this out this weekend. Here's why. How this works is this bonus is going to be tied to everyone you enroll the next 90 days, and it will be a lifetime bonus, but it only lasts for 90 days for you to get the people. You can only get the people the next 90 days, but it's a lifetime bonus. You can only get the people the next 90 days, but it's a lifetime bonus. Do you remember when all the 5-stars said they called 200 people? You guys remember that?
Yes.
You haven't yet. So you right now have a better opportunity than any of us did. Because everyone, pretty much all the people I know are already in. Nobody you know is in. Which means you get to start fresh, and everyone you enroll in the next 90 days, personally, you're going to get a chance to take part in this bonus rate. Here we go. Number one is you must be a regional director and above. So you just got to hit regional director sometime in your ViSalus career. Possible? Say yes?
Yes.
Number two, it only works when you enroll somebody who hits Rising Star. If they don't hit Rising Star, sorry. So you want to make sure that they do what in the first 30 days? They hit what?
Rising Star.
Number three, it's based on the team commissions and the leadership depth bonus of the people that you personally enroll. Translation, it's paid off customer acquisition. This is why it's called a challenge bonus. Team commissions in our world are the amount of customers your team has. Leadership depth bonus is the amount of customers your team has in further depth. What we're going to do is we're going to pay you a percentage from 10 to 50% for life off the team commissions and the leadership depth bonus of the check of everyone you personally enroll the next 90 days on top of everything else in our comp plan.